It's Valentine's Day, guys. Maybe today, just today, I shouldn't blend out that Katja blush. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Kimmie. This is my attic. Welcome to Valentine's Day week, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Today we are doing a Valentine's blush declutter. Now I have to tell you, when I got into makeup a few years ago, blush is probably the thing that I was least into, and it's only in the past year I would say that I have truly come to appreciate just how beautiful a nice blush can truly make your skin look. So I would say I probably have about 30 or so blushes, so not the biggest collection in the world, but there are some things that I could get rid of. But first, guys, if you like declutter videos or you have been enjoying Valentine's Day week, I hope that you will give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And with that, let's go through some blushes. Okay guys, so we're gonna start it off with cream blushes, and we'll start it off with these kind of like tube cream blushes, of which I have 4. I have NYX, I have Milani, I have Glossier, and I have Flower Beauty. I am going to go ahead and declutter the Flower Beauty. Now, okay, so this is the Flower Beauty Blush Balm. This is in Pinched. I think that's the color Pinched. So it's like it says color drops for cheeks. A lot of people love these blush balms, and I did not think they were bad. I didn't think they were bad, but I just don't reach for it because I like the other ones that I have better. So I am actually going to declutter this. I love the Milani ones. I absolutely love them. This is Nude Flush in Cheek Kiss. They're really, really nice. Milani probably, I mean, in my opinion, it is one of my favorite drugstore brands, but I do believe they just have the absolute best drugstore blushes. They do. They're so good at blushes, and I absolutely love this one. And this is the one I always tend to reach for. But the NYX one is also pretty good. This is Bear With Me Luminous Cheek Serum. I don't think it's as good as the Milani, but I do like it. I am going to keep it. And then finally back there, we have one of the Glossier Clown Paints. This is in, I believe this is in Dusk. Yeah, this is in Dusk. You can tell this one is also fairly used. This one is older than my drugstore ones. That's why. This one is very good. I actually do like Glossier. I've tried them once a while ago. I haven't tried them recently. And I did like everything that I tried. But I have to say, I think the Cloud Paints are really good, but they are also pricier than the Milani ones. And although, like I said, I think they're really, really nice. I'm not sure if I would repurchase or if I would just stick with the Milani ones at this point. Because I don't think, personally, I don't think they're that much better. Although I do really like the Cloud Paints. If you've never tried Glossier, it is a nice brand. They do nice blush. They do nice highlighters. They do that dewy skin. I'll talk more about that when I do base makeup, but that like dewy skin drops primer, whatever, is beautiful. They have some nice stuff, but yeah. So these 3 I am going to keep. We will declutter the Flower Beauty, and we will move on to the Pot Cream Blush. Okay guys, speaking of Milani, I do have one of their cream blushes. These are also absolutely beautiful. It's not my favorite cream blush formula. I will talk about that one next. But I think Milani makes a gorgeous cream blush formula. This is in the shade this is in the shade Nude Kiss. The cream blushes are called Cheek Kiss. Definitely keeping this one. My favorite one, guys, is the Tower Beauty. I talk about Tower Beauty all the time. If you have never used them, they are such a nice brand. I absolutely love them. This is Beach Please in Magic Hour. This is such a gorgeous, gorgeous cream blush. It's just so beautiful, and I will be here all day if I start swatching blushes. I'll put the Milani one next to it, though, just so you can see. I really love cream blushes. I do. So they are super similar in color. They're both coral. That's usually around the shade that I wear. But I definitely will be keeping this one. I think they came out recently with a few more colors, if I'm not mistaken, in the Tower 28 blushes. They are beautiful. Like I said, if you've never used this brand, I highly recommend. Now, the next one is one that most people absolutely hate. This is the Rare Beauty in Nearly Neutral. This is their cream blush, and I will tell you the packaging on this is not very good. You can see it is about to flip out. Like, if I can actually move it. Like, oh, it's not. Oh yeah, see? It is not the best, most reliable packaging. It's cute packaging, but it wasn't very functional packaging. But people's biggest complaint was this one, was that it like wore off very quickly. Not a lot of people liked this blush, but I did. I didn't mind this blush at all, and I'm thinking of doing a video of makeup that I really like that most people hate, because I absolutely love watching those videos, so I thought, why not make one? And if I do make one of those videos, this will be my blush, because I actually enjoyed this blush. In fact, I think I talked about it as like one of my favorite things this year, and almost everybody else said it was like their least, it was like their least favorite thing this year. Anyway, speaking of, here is my Katja blush. This is another one people don't really like. Of course, I had this on in the intro because it is shaped like a heart stamp. You know, Katja has to do all that really cute stuff. But guys, obviously, for the most part, unless it's Valentine's Day like today, and you are making a YouTube intro, you are going to blend this out. So, you know, the fact that it goes on like a heart really doesn't mean anything. It's absolutely so cute. And it blends out like beautifully. It really does. I didn't see. And that's, I mean, I didn't stamp it. So like the stamp is under it. I just took whatever was on the applicator. But see, the stamp is here. So you just stamp it. How fun is that? And then there you go. There's the color. It's so cute. I think their makeup is just so cute and fun. And it blends out so beautifully. I don't know why people don't like this. Some people don't like this. And it has like a dewy finish. It's absolutely adorable. Definitely speaking of Katja, I also have the blush in the bento box. These are like their face bento boxes. They make a few shades. They're a blush, they're a highlighter, they are a bronzer. I spoke about this when I did my bronzer video because this is actually one of my favorite bronzers. I love this bronzer. The highlighter is okay. The blush is also just okay. I definitely prefer the Heart Katja blush to this one, but it's okay. It just kind of popped up. It's not a cream blush, I know, but whatever. Okay, so something that I am definitely going to declutter, my Kylie A Nightmare on Elm Street. This was from the Halloween collection, and this is a lip cheek tint. Oh my God, let me tell you something. This, you seriously, like, you will have this on for a few days. This is so hard. I'm not even going to put it on because it was like so hard for me to get off when I tried it. I tried this when I did the Kylie A Nightmare on Elm Street palette video. I also picked this up and I tried it. Was not impressed at all. And it stains. Like, it absolutely stains. So if you are like gonna wear it as a blush, it's really difficult to get off. It doesn't just like wash off. You almost have to wait for it to wear off. It's just a little too much, and I did not care for it. And it was like something like 20 bucks. It was like something crazy. So yeah, this I'm never going to ever use. Declutter. Oh, so flower. This is not exactly, I think I'm done with my pot blushes, but this is not exactly a, is it a blush? It's also a lip and cheek. It's also by Flower Beauty. And I believe it's strawberry. In the shade strawberry. Does it smell like a strawberry? I don't know. It's giving me, like, for some reason, yeah, Strawberry Crush. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it's called. I purchased this last summer. Usually I don't like Flower Beauty. I just don't. They are one of my least favorite drugstore brands. But I have to say, this is, like, look how that beautiful flush it gives you. It's just so pretty. Now, the only thing that's wrong with these They do not last. I have found that they absolutely do not last. Talking about things that don't last, like you put it on, your skin looks great, and a couple, like not even an hour later, it's gone. That was my experience with it. However, for drugstore, for the summer, especially like for the summer, I do think it's really, really kind of unique, interesting, nice product. And I would kind of recommend it, even though you may have to reapply it a few times out of the day. I did really, really like this. Keep. So this one is kind of interesting only because this is the lip cheek in Work. Is that the shade? I don't know. This is by Milk Makeup. And I got this as a sample. Like I got it for free. I believe Sephora sent it to me for something, or maybe it was like a birthday thing. I don't remember how the hell I got this, but I know it kind of came like for free as some kind of sample because I know I didn't pay for it. And I've never used it. So I cannot speak for it. But I'm also thinking of doing a video of makeup I own. I have something in almost every category, except I think bronzer, of makeup I own that I have never used. But I've owned it for a while. For whatever reason, I've never used it. Ooh. Whoops, sorry. And if I do that video, this will be the blush because I never used it. Next up, we have blush sticks. This is by ColourPop. Is this an Ulta thing? Are these sticks an Ulta thing? I also have a highlighter from them, from ColourPop, but I don't know if this is on their website. I'll have to check. I know I got it at Ulta, so I know it's like an Ulta thing. I never hear anybody talk about these, but I really, really like them. I think this is a gorgeous, yeah, there it is. It's a gorgeous blush, and I like the sticks. I also like the highlighters that ColourPop does in like this kind of stick form, however you want to call it. Yeah, I think it's really, really pretty. I like this. Like nobody talks about them, but I do like them. So keeping. And finally, we have maybe my favorite thing. This is one of the favorite things that I tried last year. This is 100% pure blush. This is in cherry cerise. I don't know how you say it, but it's also a lip and cheek stain, but I use it for the cheeks. It's absolutely beautiful. And guys, if you do have a problem like an allergy like I do, and you don't wear makeup with iron oxides, I have to say, oh, it's so pretty. This has no iron oxides. This has no iron oxides in the pigment. I'll just show you real quick because it is absolutely, tell me that is not absolutely gorgeous. It is so, so beautiful. And it is pigmented with blueberry, pomegranate, and I believe red wine, I think. We have blueberry, pomegranate, red wine, beets. So it's not that it's fruit pigmented makeup. 100% Pure is such an amazing brand, and this is one of my favorite products from them. I absolutely love this, especially again for the summer. I just love to pull this out. Highly, highly recommend. How could I forget this one, guys? It's Kylie. This is my last cream blush. I almost forgot this one. You know why? Because I only tried it this week when I did my Kylie video, my Kylie Valentine's Day collection video, and I forgot I had it because I did not have it with my other blushes. But this is absolutely also stunning. It's so, so pretty. It has a beautiful, besides being totally cute, it has a absolutely beautiful formula. I absolutely loved this. I just knocked something over. I don't know what that was. But anyway, I loved this. It was so, 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 so cute. It blends it in beautiful. This particular shade is a little bit pink for me, but I thought the formula was beautiful. And with that, we do end the cream blush portion of the program. I have significantly more powder blushes, so we'll get into that now. Okay, so speaking of Kylie, I do have this one blush, Close to Perfect. This is in the old formula. Okay, so just opening it. This is in the old formula. That's what it used to look like. It doesn't look like this anymore. I did buy a highlighter in the new formula. I liked this blush, but truth be told, I'm probably not really going to reach for it anymore. So, and it is kind of old. I've had this blush a really long time. I probably purchased this when I first got into makeup. I think I've told this story. I used to buy a lot of Kylie stuff, so this is pretty old, and I really haven't used it all that much. So I am going to declutter that. Then I have some ColourPop blushes. I have the Limoncello blush. This one was kind of weird. They released this one when they released the Limoncello collection. I do have the palette, and then the blush just kind of went away. I purchased it by the time I did my blog, because back then I didn't have a channel. By the time I did my blog, I don't think the blush was available anymore. So it kind of came and it went, and I don't know. It's okay. Packaging is beautiful. It does have a mirror. It's lovely, but I don't wear it. So I'm also going to declutter this one. This one is not that old, so I might just go ahead and put it on Mercari because it's not really that used. Next two, I'm definitely keeping. Oh my goodness. Guys, how long did I wait to get this heart-shaped blush? A year. A good year. This was the Valentine's Day release last year. I really, really wanted to get one, but they sold out before I could get my hands on one. This year, I was a little bit more lucky. I was able to get, this is the Kiss and Tell, and it is in the shade, I don't even know the shade. That might be the shade. I think the shade is Kiss and Tell. I'm not sure. But, what's it called? The only thing I will say, this little plastic packaging is very, very difficult to get open. And at first, I thought I was the only one, but I'm not. I actually read it under some ColourPop reviews that other people thought it was very hard to get open. So, other than that, though, I am happy with it. The blush is beautiful, and I am thrilled, thrilled, thrilled with the packaging. And the next one, same thing. I am absolutely, absolutely keeping. This is from the Disney collection a while ago. This blush is a little bit old. It is Enchanted Mirror. It is Enchanted Mirror by like I said, the Disney collection. And it's so gorgeous. There's Belle. This blush is so, so beautiful. Packaging is beautiful. I absolutely love it for the packaging. And for the blush, I will never get rid of this. I believe this was out around the same time as the Princess collection. I absolutely love it. The next two, however, I will be getting rid of. I am not a fan of the Super Shock blushes. I love the Super Shock eyeshadows. The Super Shock highlighters, they're okay. Sometimes they work for me, sometimes they don't. The blushes just really don't, and it might be because my skin is very dry. I feel like the Super Shock formula, like, it's not the best for dry skin. If you've ever, like, it feels like it would be awesome for dry skin, just like the texture, but it just, I think because, like, the very nature of it, how it's so, like, glowy, it does show texture. I just don't have a whole lot of luck with the Super Shock blushes. So this is in Chiffon, and this is the release that came with the Tinkerbell collection last year. Magic Moon. I will be putting probably both of these on Mercari because they're barely used and I don't wear them. Two that I will be keeping are these. This is from Makeup Maniacs. Again, this is a brand that I feel does not get enough love. They do these little, like these little things, like these little pans, and they're like highlighters slash blushes, but I think they work better as blushes, but you actually like kind of could use them for highlighters. So this is from their fall collection. This was Pumpkin Spice. This was Goblin Guts. They were so beautiful on the skin. Absolutely gorgeous. I have nothing but good things to say about this brand. If you want to check them out, we'll be keeping these two. I have 3 blushes by Milani. These are the baked blushes. I have 3 baked blushes by Milani. I am not a big fan of the rose blushes. They had make those like, they're beautiful. The packaging is extraordinary for those rose blushes by Milani, but I don't feel like they work good for my dry skin. So I actually did declutter them a while ago, but the baked blushes are beautiful. What's funny is the highlighter is the no, was it the highlighter or the bronzer? I think it's the highlighter. I felt was the opposite. I felt like that baked highlighter did not work well for dry skin, but the other highlighters did. But for blushes, I prefer the baked ones. So they are so gorgeous. I'm telling you, Milani does such beautiful blushes. I mean, look at that. They're so, So, so pretty. And like, look how like luminous that is. They're just so gorgeous for drugs. I mean, for anything, but these are drugstore. So this is Berry Amore. And then this is classic. This is Luminoso. This is such a classic Milani blush, and it deserves everything it gets as far as like getting talked about, whatever. It is just so, so, so pretty. And they're kind of close. Those colors are kind of close. I probably don't need them both, but I mean, so pretty. And then this one is, what is this one? This is Rosa Romantica. And look, oh, they do have mirrors, by the way. Oh, hello. They have mirrors in the back. I mean, they're just incredible. They really are. This one is a little bit more pinky. All three of them are kind of similar in shades, but I will be keeping them because they're so, so pretty. Next one I can get rid of. This is the I Heart Revolution. This was in Soft Shimmer Blusher in Peach. So it's not a terrible blush, but it's so, so powdery. This is actually, I used this for my scariest makeup during Halloween because it was, what I did was I took like the lowest rated at Ulta and I tried it. This was actually the lowest rated at Sephora at Ulta at the time. So I did pick it up, and I think it's so low rated because it's so powdery. The color is like not bad. The color is kind of pretty. Like you can see it's like matte here and like shimmery here. It's, I mean, for a blush, look how shimmery that is. That is very, very beautiful. But it's so powdery. I'm going to declutter it. And what else? Oh, Butter Blush by Physicians Formula. Out of all the butter, butter, what the heck am I trying to say? Not series, collection. Like, they have like the bronzer. The bronzer is my favorite. Highlighter is probably my least favorite. And then the blush kind of like falls in the middle, but it is beautiful. It is really pretty. I really like Physicians Formula. I've always liked the brand, so I am going to keep this one. I just like the idea of it. I like the packaging. I love the smell. I love the smell of Physicians Formula. It just smells like the beach. Okay, what else? I have one blush by NARS. This is the mini one. This looks like it probably came from like a thing from Sephora, like with points or the birthday. I'm not exactly sure. But Orgasm from NARS is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful blush. It's so gorgeous. Can you tell it's shimmering? I don't know if you can tell, but it's just absolutely stunning. Just a classic, stunning blush. So I am going to be keeping that one. Well, here's something kind of interesting. This is by Anna Sui. Is that how you say it? I'm not sure if that's how you say it. At Anna Sui. I got this on Beautylish only because I absolutely loved this packaging. It doesn't come with the blush, like, so the packaging is sold on its own, and then that's the inside. So like it just like pops out. I think it pops out. I think it's like magnet. I don't know. But what I'm trying to, they sell these parts and they sell the packaging. So they sell a few of these like in this shape for this packaging. And it's like a face powder. I think it's what is it marketed as? I think it's like a face powder. Face powder kind of blush. Yeah, it's like, I think it's cute for the spring. I mean, let's face it. This product is all about the packaging. I do have this displayed, and I have used it before. I am going to keep it. I like it. It's kind of unique. It's like a unique thing in my collection. And this brand has some beautiful, beautiful packaging. They make like a lot of these different cases, and then you can like buy the products for it. Really, really pretty. And I have my Glow Wish by Huda Beauty. This is in Healthy Peach. This is also a really, really lovely blush. Really, really pretty. Keeping that one. Here's what I'm going to get rid of. This is by Tarte. It says Tarte Rewards because Tarte sent it to me for my birthday. But it's one of their Amazonian clay blushes. And what's funny is this is a blush. This is like a lot of people's like favorite blush. I remember going into Sephora like a few years ago and I knew nothing about blush and I was going to buy this. And I remember the lady told me she preferred the NARS blush as like a classic blush. So I ended up getting it. I don't know what happened to that original one that I had. But I have to agree, in the end, I thought it was better than the Tarte for my skin tone. My skin, this blush, I think probably works better on more combination skin. The formula is a little bit too dry for me. So I am going to be giving this one away. I can't sell it because I didn't buy it, but I think I'm just going to give it to my sister. Oh my goodness, Too Faced. This is from the Tutti Frutti collection. I have used this blush like the crap out of this blush. This is probably the only blush I own that you can actually see the indentation. This is in Berries and Bubbly. This blush is so, so beautiful. I mean, I'm not about to hit pan, but I have a dent. I do have a dent in it. And it's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous, luminous blush. They don't sell it anymore. They definitely, I believe, discontinued this whole line. And I thought it was one of their better lines, but they did discontinue it. But I will keep this. I just won't use it on camera. It's so lovely. Okay, the Clinique Cheek Pop. I have to tell you guys, sorry, let me just move something. Okay, I have to tell you guys, if you saw my Clinique video, you know I wasn't super excited about this, and I'm still not. I'm going to give it another chance. I did declutter the bronzer. I thought that bronzer I was no desire to use again. These are cute, and I have heard so many amazing things about these Cheek Pop blushes, but I just didn't find it to be true. I wasn't crazy about this. This is in the shade Nude Pop. I'm going to give it another chance, but I have to say I'm not thrilled with it. Gold Rush by Benefit. I love this blush. I also love Dandelion. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I know I had it. I had this and I had Dandelion, but I can't find Dandelion. I don't know where it is. Usually I'm happy with my Benefit makeup. I don't have that much, but what I do have I usually enjoy. That's what it looks like. It's stunning. The weird thing is the packaging, but Benefit always does this weird packaging. It's like a deep box. Did this come with a brush? Maybe that's it. And it's like the product like starts here. Like, I don't know. Their packaging makes no sense to me, but the product, beautiful. Okay, Natasha Denona, we spoke about this one the other day. I was wearing it during Valentine's Day week. This was her Valentine's Day release last year. I absolutely love to play with this. The Love Cheek Duo. I just preferred the Valentine's Day releases last year. I just thought they were a little bit better. This was so much fun. It's a blush and a highlighter, and it's beautiful, but I have to say, the blush got kind of dry. I mean, I know it's from last year, but makeup for the price, like for Natasha Denona, I don't think it should have dried to this point, like in 1 year. I don't know. Is that true? Am I being stupid? It still performs well. I'm not saying it doesn't. It still performs well, and I'm going to keep it. I did wear it the other day. Highlighter is so freaking cute. Look at the hearts. Just so, so, so beautiful. I do have to get more use out of it, though. So I am going to try to do that. I have two blush palettes. First one is from Juvia's Place. This is the blush. I got, what is it called? Blushed Volume 2. Blushed Volume 2. I have this and I have the bronzer. So they came up with this palette and the bronzer. I am not overly, like, it's a nice blush, but I don't reach for it. I love the bronzer. The bronzer is, like, one of my favorites. I absolutely love the bronzer. I think it's so beautiful. The blush, I think I can let go. I want to get more use out of my other blushes, so this is barely used. I've used it a few times, but I'll probably just put it up on Mercari. Now, what I'm definitely keeping is my Sigma Cor de Rosa blush. Oh my goodness. This is such a beautiful blush palette. I'm sorry, I just got a little bit excited. It's just so pretty. You have some shimmery blushes. You have some matte blushes. You have the rose indentation. I absolutely love this blush palette. I got it on Black Friday. I had been wanting it. Everything was like 40% off on Black Friday, but this was out of stock and they ended up bringing it back. Like I went on the website on Black Friday and they had it. I was so excited. So I did get it 40% off. It's stunning. I absolutely love this blush palette. Love. All right, guys, and this is my last group. I didn't have that many. Not too many blushes. Okay, first up is Cover Effects. Now, we talked about this a little bit when I did my bronzer declutter, and I had said that the bronzer was horrible, and I'm standing by that, but that the blush was absolutely beautiful, and I am also standing by that. There's very few things you can count on in life, but one thing that you can kind of count on is that these are going to go on sale during the 21 days of beauty. It's not a guarantee. Of course, it's not a guarantee, but I will tell you, for the past couple of years, as I have been following 21 Days of Beauty, these are one of those things that are like always on sale when they have the 21 Days of Beauty. I'm not sure why that is exactly, but they're so, so pretty. This is in Pink Dahlia. I think these blushes are well worth the money. So you have like the matte and you have the shimmer, and they're truly, truly gorgeous. So if you have the bronzer and you don't like the bronzer, don't hold that against the blush. I'm telling you, the bronzer is just not very good. Okay, I absolutely love this. This is by NYX. This is Sweet Cheeks. This is such a beautiful, beautiful blush. And I think this, oh no, it is a powder blush. I was going to say this might be a cream blush. This is in the shade Taupe. It's kind of strange for a blush, but if you are my skin tone, I'm telling you, if you are my skin tone is pale, it's beautiful. It just works. It doesn't look like it would work, but it just absolutely works. It's such a pretty, it's such a pretty blush, but besides the color, the formula, I mean, they make a bunch of colors. The formula of the Sweet Cheeks NYX is stunning for drugstore. It's so good, and it's very, very reasonably priced. Speaking of reasonably priced, I also have a blush by e.l.f. I have two. I'm going to declutter one. I'm going to actually keep this one. This is the Primer Infused Shimmer Blush, and this is in the shade Always Breezy. I really do enjoy this blush. You can see it is used from e.l.f. I like e.l.f. in general. It was one of the first makeup brands that I ever got involved with because they used to make iron oxide free mascara and eyeliner. I don't believe they make it anymore. I think they changed the formula. But I will never ever forget finding out I was allergic to makeup, coming home, going to my parents. My father actually was able to find, my father, who is not very good on the computer, was actually able to find that e.l.f. made a few products without iron oxides. I was like, I can't find anything without iron oxides. I was like hysterical. I was going through a lot at the time. I've told the story a bunch of times. And my father, he was on the computer and he said, you know what? e.l.f. makes stuff without iron oxides. And he was absolutely right. They made a mascara and they made a eyeliner. And he was able to find that. So it was pretty cool. And that kind of started me off with e.l.f. And I have enjoyed them ever since, even though they do not make those products anymore. I really do enjoy this blush, but this one I'm going to get rid of. This was, I guess, the follow-up to those little mini eyeshadow palettes. They came out with those $3 eyeshadow palettes. They were stunning. Stunning. I can't believe anybody didn't like them for $3. I mean, what they do with those formula, with that eyeshadow formula for $3 was amazing. The reason I don't have them is because I was allergic to them. They did set off my allergic reaction. But I thought they were great. And then they kind of followed them up with these. These are like split pans of like highlighter and blush. This is in the shade, Lychee? I don't know. Not exactly sure how you pronounce that one. But these were also, I believe, $3. The problem is this highlighter in particular doesn't look good on me because of my texture, my dry skin. And I just don't reach for the blush because I don't use them both. So I'm just going to keep that one. I'm going to declutter this one. And then finally, I have two that I am absolutely keeping. They are probably my favorite blushes that I own. These are the Melt blushes. These are the Melt what the heck are they called? They're not called, they're called something. Buzzkill Blush, Digital Duo Blush. I'm not sure exactly what the names of these was, but there was 3 of them, and they're like split pans, and these I get the bees. They all have titles, like see in the mirror. I'm sorry if I blinded you, I just wanted to show you the bee. They all have like a bee theme. So like I said, this is Buzzkill, so this shade is Buzz, this shade is Kill, and they are stunning. They are so beautiful. If you were ever interested in picking these up, I think they are well worth the money, and they were on sale. When I got them, they had gone on sale. I believe, I'm not sure when, but I know I did buy at least one of them on sale. Oh, I bought one of them full price, and then when they went on sale, I bought the other one. So I'm not sure which one I had first, but this is Raw Honey. This one is Raw Honey, and this is like more, I believe, more like a pink, whereas that one was more like a peach. This is kind of more like a pink. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. And the other one that I don't have, I believe, is more like a bronze. So yeah, these are just stunning. If you like shimmering blush, these are probably my favorite blushes that I own. And guys, that's it. That is my blush collection. And of my blush collection, I actually decluttered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I decluttered 10 blushes. That's not too bad because my collection is not that big. And that's a wrap for Valentine's Day Blush Declutter 2022. And that's a wrap, guys. I certainly hope you enjoyed the video. And once again, I want to wish you a very, very happy Valentine's Day. If you do have plans, I certainly hope that you enjoy them. And if you don't have plans, my Valentine's playlist is linked below. Now you do. Seriously, guys, do something nice for yourself. That is what is most important. Love yourself, because when you love yourself, all that stuff, it'll work itself out. Guys, once again, I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you real soon with another video. Not tomorrow, but real soon. And until then, as always, guys, please take good care of yourself so you can take care of someone else. Bye-bye.